The authors: Napoleon the 15th, Couragendarius the janitor. Anyways, strong opening. That was kinda cool. Right, epilepsy warning. Don't get yourself killed. Has people, like, died just from having an epilepsy attack? Anyways, hello, and welcome to Subtraction, Remain in Dark. Apparently, this myth game has 5 episodes. They're all fairly long and only have a handful of completionists, but they're also some of the scariest and most expressive myth games I've ever played. Without further ado, let's get into it. The gallery holds all of the current episodes. First, let's enter Technophobia. Sepia. Prelude. I am number 3. Give me convenience or give me death. Every episode has you play as Boy Everyman. Everyman as referring as to a catch-all person, which is you. The first game is Sepia, precursor to Technophobia. The premise is simple. Find 4 relics and be safe. Don't get yourself killed. Self-respect. Guardian of self-respect? In a desperate mind, little gardens grow. They grow very wide. They grow very tall. Oh my god, you can vector. You don't have to press forward, it's actually b-hopping. It's like a really shitty version of b-hopping because you can just hold down jump, but it works. Okay, never mind, it's kind of fun, but like... Oh, hello. I can't tell if you teleported or the morality. Okay. I play Pac-Man and I watch TV. I'm so happy because it pleases me. I couldn't really ask for anything else. Maybe my own chain of Taco Bell. Is this like criticizing lazy gamerish lifestyle online addict? Which is, it's kind of ironic that you can just literally b-hop in this game. But it's criticizing just that. If you didn't know, b-hopping is like a tech in Source games. Most predominantly in CSGO. Search up Foon if you can, because that video is just awesome. Oh. Toilet. There was a person there. TV news shows. What's it like out there? It's a scare. You can go out if you want. We wouldn't dare. Alrighty then. Oh. No more waking hassles, weary of the daily battles. So on my bed I lay curled. A could-be man of the world. Okay, so... maybe I need to find a lever? Key. Go away. Go away. Go away. It's gonna repeat it. Leave me alone so I can't see myself. Uh-oh. Oh, please. Okay, is that it? Lock myself in, baby. My world is my mind. I'm locking myself inside. People, they can't get in. I have no use for them. Technophobia. This is the tale of a great warrior whose story is already written, as he sets out in his journey to destroy the Leviathan. This is your life, everyman. Are you happy with your life, everyman? Kinda. Sounds pretty nice. The dread of the warrior's near insurmountable task looms over him. Kyrie Alason. I love my computer because my friends live in it. Yeah, I do love my computer. What? The dread of thunder and the weeping of rain loom over the warrior. Behold, my touch of gold, yet my heart of greed, say my name every man. Midas? Is it King Midas? We liveth not for his heart of gold. His of gold. We liveth not for his heart is of gold, believe. Huh. I wonder what this is. Because this seems like a very real animation. Surrealist animation. Maybe it's like some sort of hypnosis. I have no idea. Penny farthing insignia. The penny farthing is known for his instability and great skills required to master it. It is a symbol of man's progress. That's very interesting. Huh. Well, I didn't choose to do that. One does not escape the Leviathan. Hidden wall. Okay, just gotta be up to the end. Did I dodge something? I can't tell. Oh, the door. There's that. Okay. Swoopy. Oh, Midas and Leviathan. Take stabbies. Now who cometh before me? I see in every man, but a man not, for those around him deem him worthy not of a title greater than boy. Though worry not, boy, though thee may be every man, I shan't not forsake thou. Take my gifts which I bear, destroy the Leviathan. Why would I want to destroy the Leviathan? Okay. Can't go back. It's a maze. Is that the Leviathan? That dumb face on that bridge? Yep, I'm guessing just don't pick the bridge. Yeah. Whoa. The Garden of Shame speaks no words and hears no words. The Garden of Shame blocks your path. The Eye of Horus, 404. The Guardian bleeds. In this symbiotic dance of decay and life, this machine which has disrupted my life has saved my mind. I am free to be who I wish to be. Yet, we are both trapped within these sinister labyrinths of laws. Without them, we are not who we aspire to be. Do I unplug him? Is that Midas? Thee belongs to both worlds, every man. I am thine world. And yet I have given thou the key to escape this world. Thine blade is the key, and my heart is the lock. Pierce thine blade through my heart, every man. I did it! Yes! Uh-oh. 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 It's number 6. Oh no, please don't change the channel, Mommy. Please don't bring me into the... real world where punks carry guns and knives. Oh, okay, it's still going. Toys for Boys. Ripped out my computer, my really crappy 2001 Dell. Show me like you hate me, but you love me. Don't you wanna date me? Curiosity killed the cat. Wow, I'm getting goosebumps. Alright. We live inside of a simulation, 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 inside of a simulation. the World Wide Web. Oh, it's a solar system. And it's a penny wheel. Oh, it's fucking cool. Okay, Future Boo here. Just want to save myself from talking about things I don't know about, and also like to remind you that, don't take your ideas from the internet. There's a lot of commentary or, like, ideas about real-world things in this myth, and I'd just like to remind you, don't listen to me, don't listen to it, make up your own mind. You're a sentient being. Also, a thing that I'd, like, kinda want to talk about but just don't really understand is that there's a lot of symbolism. There's symbolism about the penny wheel, as you saw at the end. There's the penny wheel and the universe. There's the penny wheel inside of the computer. There's also, like, the Leviathan, and, like, the Leviathan can mean two things. The first one that struck out to me was the symbol, which is, like, the Leviathan's symbol with the devil, I think. It is some sort of demonic symbol. And then there's also Leviathan as in Thomas Hobbes' book, The Leviathan, about society. Maybe it referred to that as well, but I'm not sure. There's King Midas, and then, like, a couple references that refer to the, like, few past episodes, but since I'm playing this first, I just totally didn't get it. Achluophobia. Oh, I'm number 3 again. Okay. Toys for boys. I'm outside. Who are you? Are you my mom? Mommy? Boy. Mommy doesn't feel well. Please be a good boy and get my pills. They're in the cellar. Be seeing you. This is not the cellar. Psychiatric help. The doctor is in. So, the doctor is in. Professional psychiatric help. Don't you have more important things to be doing? I'm afraid of the dark. Are you kidding me? Snap out of it. 5 cents, please. Be seeing you. Dog. Is the dog alive or the dog dead? 3 on it. Well, who knows? Cellar. What is Achluophobia? Oh. Oh. Move too fast. It's the piano again. Look. Right. Why does the cellar look like this? Okay, never mind. That one you're not supposed. That person do not trust. I wonder what it is. It's a representation of all my fears. You're supposed to go back? I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to touch that person ever. Hello. Many children like yourself have come through these halls before, some simpler, others smarter. You clearly are on the latter side. You cannot see everything around you all the time, at every waking moment. You cannot look both in front and behind yourself. That is why we say, if you cannot hear or see something, that means it isn't there. A new door in your life has opened. Don't worry about your paranoias here. Boy, we can help you here. Why are you my seller? I wonder what are in these crates. Something behind here? Looking for something? Yeah. Clearly. Do not get yourself killed, boy. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm not trusting that. I have to go down there. Are you lost, boy? Didn't your mommy ever teach you not to be so frightened of the dark? It's okay, just follow me and you'll be fine. Just remember, if you can't hear or see something, that means it isn't there. Don't worry, one day things will change. Why is that so loud? Did mommy die? Man isn't there. Dog doesn't exist because I can't hear or see it. Okay. Hello? You well? Wow, I'm so proud of you. You're such a big boy, and so brave. Mommy's going to feel much better now. You go back to your video game time now, boy. Okay, fine. Not because you said so. Because I want to. Indulge. It's time to game. That's what I'm talking about. This game kinda sucks, actually. Future Boo here. Just wanted to add a little comment that when you're playing the game, inside the game, you're using your own player character, which is a pretty cool detail. Melody change, and the contrast is like raised or something. Ball! Ah! Okay. Oh, it's become even worse now. My palms are green. Bola. Alrighty then. Damn, this is some sick nightcore. Come on. I win. Clearly. Okay, well actually I don't. What do I do now? Hello? I win. Clearly. These effects are pretty cool. Why did I go back down here? No lever. Aye. Oh, it's another maze. Ball. It's just like a video game. Okay. Hey. I'm locked inside a cage once again. An animal caught in a trap would chew off its own leg to escape. Not you, though, even if it costed you your life. You can't. I won't let you. You won't let you. Don't die, boy. If you can't hear or see me, that means I'm not here. Yeah, clearly. Hey, life? Mommy's not here. Alright. Mommy is not here. Jump into the traffic. I saw that. Toys for boys. Ain't that right? But before we begin, I would like to remind you. Stop. Stop. If you can't hear or see something, that means it isn't there. This foul creature is a threat to us, and to everyone. Is there a gun? Nope, not there. It's not human. Its thoughts, cares, and values differ from our own. You guys talk too fast. It's stuck here, frozen in time and space, and utterly defenseless. Dude, you're gonna have a heart attack. Stop your heart. Soon he will awaken and he'll kill you if you don't kill it first. Close your eyes and mute your device. If you didn't see or hear it, it never happened. I don't know if you're supposed to actually mute your device. Don't get yourself killed, boy. Surrender your morals. That is a toy for your boy. Am I dead? Did I get myself killed? Did your mommy ever teach you not to be so frightened of the dark? It's okay, just follow me and you'll be just fine. Don't cry. There's nothing here, go back. Please go to the lobby and wait for your number to be called. Be seeing you. So number 3. Hello. The doctor's in. Professional psychiatric help. Tell me what you want so I can get my therapy session on time. I'm afraid of needles. The best way to overcome your fear is to constantly expose yourself to them. Come back to me once you've done stabbing yourself with needle. 5 cents, please. Can I trust my doctor? But, of course, you trust your doctor to make a sizable dent in your bank account. 5 cents, please. Be seeing you. As helpful as ever. Hello. You're number 6. I've seen you before. Why do I wear this mask? Well, not because we're in a hospital. You make me sick. You've always made me sick. And you will continue to make me sick for as long as you allow me to live. Number 3, please. I mean, so happy to be here with you. Be seeing you. I got myself killed. And I lived to regret it. Be seeing you. A numb mind makes for a peaceful life. Hello, number 5. 4 or 5 classical player. Hello, can you read? No. Oh. Okay. Be seeing you. Dementia bubblegum. Numb your mind, open your wallet. Right. Well, I can't get any of them, so... Hello. Please wait for your number to be called. My number was called. I have to shut doors on me like that. Then I can make it. Let your emotions control you. The feelings are the self. Don't get yourself killed. That's number 3. But this is number 3? Number 9. Okay. Well, shoot. That happened? Hello. You're a cultist. Down the hall. It's straight ahead. You can't miss it. Don't be frightened. This is what's best for you. We have the technologies and the means to cure your unmutuality. Huh. I wonder what happened in there. Oh, that was just a elevator. This is different. Hello. Salutations, my classification is 53106. My name is Boy Everyman. I asked for your classification, not your name. Names are silly inventions of man. Government classification is easier with numbers. Isn't that inhuman? Who are you to tell me what is inhuman? You have no position of authority over me. Get lost and bother someone else. Alright, man. Whatever you say. She won't talk to me. Boy Everyman. Diagnosis. Unmutuality. Recommended test treatment for subject is complete pacification of the aggressive frontal lobe of the brain. Yeah. Yes. Calming the mind. Releasing their aggressive behaviors is obviously the best way. Hello, who are you? Do you have the bubblegum, boy? I need the dimensional bubblegum. Give me all your dementia bubblegum. No. This statement does indeed truly sadden me. Be seeing you. You are not one, Bia. This doesn't look like group therapy, this looks like group brainwashing. They're all tied up and put into VR. Are those the locusts? I can't tell. Maybe they are a form of brainwashing. Trust your mechanic to mend your car. Bring it into his garage. He tightens and loosens a few spare parts. One thing's fixed, another falls apart. And the rich eat you. Oh, the last one is truly comforting. That person's a lamp. Doctor. The individual, it's quite the nasty disease. It spreads by instant information transfer. Luckily, we are able to partially vaccinate it, thanks to the latest social conversion methods and technologies. But it's far too late for this unfortunate fellow. The answer? Solitary confinement. That is what the individual wants. It's kind of interesting. I wonder how it deals with it, because, like, socialization is not a vacuum. Lots of other people and, like, society itself influences behavior and how you learn, like, how you learn how to behave with other people. Which, I mean, I think is especially important with dealing with autistic kids, as far as I know. I'm not an expert. Hello. Whoa, what is that? I'm okay. I'm dizzy. The social conversion. I'm done. IIT. Right. Oh, I hope you're doing okay after that, little buddy. We're almost done here. All that's left is for you to go through our little course to make sure you're still working well. Now, we have to wait for your mommy to sign a little thing called a waiver. I'm sure she won't be long. What happened to my eye? An eye for an eye, you could say. Oh. Well, wait. But what eye did I take? Embrace the draft, join the army. Are you ready to die for your economy? You'll observe that upon directing your line of sight downwards, there is a substantial decrease in the elevation of the material below you. After you have stepped towards it, you will notice that the material below you has indeed had a substantial decrease in its elevation. Okay? You just said the same thing twice. After spending a certain amount of time inside decreased elevation known as a pit, you may come to the conclusion that there is no way to elevate yourself out of it. However, in this simulated scenario, there's a tool at one of the corners inside the pit, which we call a ladder. This tool, upon walking into, will cause your body to elevate. Upon continued use, you shall eventually reach the top of the ladder, and would have overcome the pit. We now ask you to use this knowledge which we have equipped you with in a true practice. Don't get yourself killed. Huh. Upon once again directing your line of sight downward, you will take note that there is yet another identical dimensions of the pit you encountered previously. Upon directing your line of sight downwards, you'll notice another... yeah. It should no longer be necessary by this point to continue the tradition of the introductory briefing at the beginning of each section. By this point, you understand the pit. You understand what to do. You understand that you must listen in order to succeed. 3 bridges extend from your side of the chamber to the other. These bridges, near indistinguishable from each other, hold a secret. Out of all 3 bridges, 2 will collapse if you tend to tread upon them. Only one of the 3 is capable of holding your weight above the pit. And you're wondering how we expect you to know which one to tread upon. The answer to this seemingly puzzling situation you find yourself is simple. We will tell you, it is the bridge most to your right-hand side. Don't get yourself killed. Okay. Dimensional bubblegum. So processed, it'll stay in your mouth. So addicting, you'll be hooked for for life. They have a number 4 on their chest. I wonder what that means. Oh, there's the girl from earlier. Number 6? I am done. Why am I in a cellar? It's time for sleep, a long, gentle sleep. Okay. Your mother will get you at morning's light. I'm missing an eye, Mother. Why have you forsaken me, Mother? Many joys boys and girls can now finally be how their parents wanted them to be, something like that. Their parents will come get them at morning's light. Though some find the presence of the moon's light indefinite. Okay? I'm not supposed to sleep? Emotionally immature. Unmutual. I wonder what that means. Selfless. Emotionally insensitive. Destructive thinker. Selfish. Now you come to me in your hour of need. How dramatic, every man. Tell me, have you ever heard of the monster from the ID? Or perhaps you know it is as the Shadow? You have been reprogrammed, boy. Do you not want to be deprogrammed? Surely it is the answer to all your problems. Free from its repression, embrace the wild. The monster from the ID, personnel only. Hello. You have the symbol all over your walls. A, B, C. I may have messed up. Hello again, boy. It has been a long time since we have spoken. You have regained the essence of your soul. Though you are not boy any longer. Every man. Boy died in that little hospital room with the red glowing lights. You are merely the default factory settings. Society belongs to the civilized and the disciplined. The rabid lone wolf belongs to the wilderness. You know, a numb mind makes for a peaceful life. Social conversion is the death of the mind and individual. The wilderness is where you will live from here onwards. In cognitive ignorance. Huh. It's a lot to think about. Not ominous whatsoever. You think you look good in your new uniform? Starched and pressed into the perfect norm. Until Uncle Sam puts that gun in your hand, points you in the wrong direction and says, "Kill that man." That sounds like song lyrics. I am a prisoner of war. Forces united, the choice is yours. Yours apostrophe S? What? Yours is... toilet? Toilet. What? What? Something clearly happened, I don't know what. Number 3, please. Always number 3. Legal lawyer. Lawyer is in. Professional legal advice. Make it snappy. My other clients are bigger fish. Want to defend myself. Yeah, right. Good luck with that, boy. My job thrives upon a needlessly complex legal dictionary that I'm sure you aren't even capable of beginning to understand. Don't get yourself killed. 5 cents, please. I don't think it's that hard to understand if you have, like, high school level comprehension, reading comprehension. Except that it's so long and so specific that you do need a lawyer in most cases. I would know that because I did read law myself. I'm not a lawyer. Can't trust my lawyer. A criminal lawyer is a criminal lawyer. 5 cents, please. Wow, thanks for your advice. Violent pacification. Cool. Where does one go? This way? Not this way. I used to B-hop. It's not fun. I feel like you could break out with it. Brace the draft, join the army. It's a cult. I'm open to join. Please raise for our national anthem. UN United Nations? With the peace symbol? Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm non-binary. Tonight we bring to you a very special guest. I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Boy Everyman. Yay! Boy, I am the jury. Why am I the jury? Because I am the judge. Okay, that's judge. Now boy, listen here, boy. I'm sure you're aware of the severity of your charges. I'm not aware. Now let's see here. Boy, oh boy. Boy, boy, boy. You've been a very naughty boy, boy. Listen. Listen here. This is most serious. Your document says that you're a cold-blooded killer. That you killed a man without superior official war crimes. You're a very sick man, Mr. Everyman. Don't worry, you'll be put into your place. I will be too sure to put you down. By the time this is over, I should make a plan. A plea. A plea to the jury of imbeciles. Listen and hear my words. This boy which stands before you today has been accused of heinous, despicable, and justification war crimes. Crimes against humanity. You know that these so basic rules since our childhood. It is a crime so heinous that a child would know not to do it, and look who stands before us today. A youth blinded by ignorance and inexperience. A lamb who has wandered too far from the other sheep. But can his youth truly excuse an act of hubris as murder? It is a rule. Only the people collectively deciding who is excusable to kill. And we follow without question. We are obedient to the herd. And yet, this boy has acted on his whim and decided for himself. And in doing so has committed murder. I plead to the jury of imbeciles to hear what it is the greater good. Excuse me while I shall take only a moment. They hit the second tower. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement to make. It is regarding the fellow who stands before us on this fateful day. It is indeed his birthday today. We wish you a very happy 2023rd birthday. 2023rd? That means I was born on 0 AD? Oh, how they grow so fast. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call a witness to the stand. Please give a warm welcome to my mother, the guardian of hesitation. Who? Oh, that thing? Alright. Alright, thank you for joining us. Did you hear that, boy? No. No, you didn't. Doomkampf. It only speaks to me. Only I can understand it. Now that you have seen this, oh beautiful watchers, I'd like to remind the jury. at the moment at which this boy has committed this act. The victim was utterly defenseless. Sure, he had a gun, and it intended to shoot, but he had not fired his firearm before this boy shot him dead. He fired not one bullet. Therefore, he was utterly defenseless. Boy, oh boy. This is not all we have against you. We have found within your possessions a musical recording which invokes violent tendencies, and we shall play it for you. O beautiful watchers, commence the tape. What is happening? Why are you doing that? Stop that! I order you to stop doing that. This is a disgrace. How dare you, all of you? Order, order. Enough. That should be sufficient for the jury to make a decision. Boy, oh boy. I've got you now, boy. I can almost feel the trembling running down your spine. But you should know this, boy. Because you're a killer, boy. A killer and a fool. Dummkopf. You kill for your country, not for yourself. War crimes. Your country, Uber allies. Uber, allies? I don't know. You should know, boy. You could have been a hero, boy. Would you have liked that, boy? Then you kill, boy. Kill for your country, boy. Go kill. Toten. Toten, 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 toten. Told. Or Todd, I don't know. Guilty on all charges. The jury would vote. Sentenced to pacification. What does that mean? Court adjourned. Mom's alive. Oh, my dear boy. Is the television frightening you, dear? There's no sense in making yourself feel uncomfortable, you know. You could get hurt. Try not to get yourself killed, boy. You should go back to your room. It's safe there. Right. Oh, I found it. True warning, emotional discomfort. Alright. Oh wow, you came earlier than I anticipated. I haven't even finished preparing yet. But by the time you... Okay, I welcome you. Please come and take a look around. You guys talk too fast. Please slow it down. You'll probably not get it, but this place is a bit special to me. It's rebuilt entirely from my memory, with the exception of a few creative art. I figured this would be a good place for us to have a little chat. Feel free to look around and you'll be... yeah. Stop thinking so fast. I don't imagine you understand what this is about yet, do you? Well, I don't know what this is, but for me, it's quite dark, so I've closed all means of communication. That's except for this. I understand that some people don't like things so blunt. So I'll prepare a way for you to leave at any time, that is, if you wish to. It should be there now. Go back to where you started and you'll see it. Just remember that you can leave whenever you wish. I'll use some time to play with the trials. I'll talk to you soon. Hello, it's me again. I've been feeling a bit nervous about doing this. It's too late to go back now, though. I brought this upon myself. I wish you could talk to me as I talk to you. If you go to the room behind the curtain and look on the chalkboard, you'll see... Room behind the curtain. Parables are little plays that we'll take part in together, not too different from what is regular. This is a recess break for you to relax for a while, and at the end of it all, you'll be all finished. I suppose I should start preparing the first parable now. We'll talk again soon, be seeing you. Prepare? Parable, he says, parable wrong. It's kinda weird. Swing. Kinda sucks since nobody else is on it. Well, again, I think it's starting to get to me. However, this would mean that it's working. You have to know that this is all natural. Will is pre-prepared. Maybe after this, you'll know me just a little bit better. And we can be friends. No, we won't. Do you think I would make a good friend? Maybe. I don't intend to let people get to know me personally. You should know me better than anyone. No. But at the same time, not better than anyone who does that exactly what we're about to do together. Now to place an object you can use to transition to the next set. It'll be in the planning room. It'll take you to the first parable. And now I'm tempted to say that obnoxious saying slogan again. Don't get yourself killed, boy. No, every man. Listen, what I will call you, because okay, it'll be there soon, be seeing you. Indeed. It's here, the first parable. Partake. Ooh, I'm in a suit. Once upon a time, there lived a man, and his name was Mr. Tuxedo. Mr. Tuxedo is going to visit his boss. Why so late? Because that is when it was scheduled. Mr. Tuxedo has almost arrived now. You may enter now. You're late, Mr. Tuxedo. Are you sorry for being late? No. If you are, I will give that to you. That closure which you are craving, you won't get it. I'll refuse to even say that you have done anything wrong. I'll say, it's no problem. No worries, don't stress yourself. It's fine. I will let that feeling of unsatisfaction dwell inside of you. I will curate that feeling in you. As it gives me just that small piece of extra power over you. Not to mention all that I already have. I'm getting a headache. Why you try to dress so well, Mr. Tuxedo? Is it one of your many insecurities? This is a school with no dress code. Are you trying to impress me, Mr. Tuxedo? If so, I won't give you that. Look amongst your colleagues, Mr. Tuxedo. They take no such burden upon themselves. I like them that way. They are my little sheep. But you, Mr. Tuxedo, you are the black sheep amongst the herd. No matter how helpful you are, how well dressed or groomed you may be, no matter how hard you try, you will not impress me, nor anyone here. Why don't you just stop trying, Mr. Tuxedo? Give up, Mr. Tuxedo. I will not appreciate you any greater. Go home, Mr. Tuxedo. Your car is outside. Alright, man. But before you go, okay? Do not come into my office with that particular stench anymore. I cannot stand it. You'll take measures to ensure that you'll be cleansed of it. Goodbye, Mr. Tuxedo. And contradictory. Oh, that's a little bit of a bug. Just ignore that. Things have moved around. Once upon a time, there was every man. As in, anyone, anywhere, at any time. And I was him too. I was with him too. No. And who am I? I don't know, man. I'm the one getting letters under my door. The people who live below can hear me at night, walking back and forth, thinking about what I want to say to you. Would you care for a little game of chess? I do wish we could play together, but we can't. This discourse is one-sided. I don't like it. I'm beginning to think it is a moral wrong. Where is the boundary between allegory and propaganda? I could be no different from our captors spouting propaganda. Just of a different variety. This is the chess parable. We cannot play a game together because you do not receive this in real time. So instead, I play the game for you. You become a chess piece on my board. We know we are both actors in a play. We are both pretending to be someone. But I call the moves of the pieces, and you're one of the set pieces. Every relation is a struggle for control. Most people want freedom in form of one way or another. You speak in broad swaths that don't make total sense. You say things like they are fact, but they are in fact not. That is the fault which I see. Every story I tell is twisted and perverted to my perception of it. And all you can do is live through the motions. Because I call the moves. I try to convince you of a narrative of my own design. I use the same methods as our captors. This is the chess parable. Let me go to the planning room, the object is in there. I mean, it is in fact, you do use the same kind of, like, I guess, strategies as propaganda, but there is a fine line between propaganda and, you know, conveying information. This one doesn't seem as much mind control-y, or like, it isn't pushing as, is kind of pushing a certain message. I'll give it that. Hello again. It's recess time. You should rest. I won't bother you. They're not. Recess is over now. Oops. I'll place the object in the lobby. You can stay for longer though. No thank you. If that's what you want. Once upon a time, there was nothing. Because that nothing is the answer to my concerns. No more prideful snobbery, no more arrogance, no more propaganda. Just nothing. The only way to truly beat a game is not to play it. So what brings you back? But I'm not truly talking to you. I overlook that. You're not here with me. And I ignore this until very recently. There's no conversation. This is a lecture. You cannot say anything to me right now. All you can do is listen and read. It's true, I am alone. The only way to beat a game is not to make it. I made this. And it was the game that beat me. The object will be in what was the meeting room. Go home. Well, it's time for you to go home. Our time has come to an end. For now. This is not the end, everyman. I'll continue to play my part in this story, but will you? I suppose time will tell. I shan't keep you any longer. Be seeing you, everyman. I love you. You don't love me. You love the idea of me. You don't know me. I don't know you. We're not having a conversation. You're just speaking to me. You're speaking to the idea of me. Wow, that's a lot to think about. But I guess I won't really know what they meant because I don't know them, and I feel like this episode comes from a lot deeper place than we truly understand. I hope you enjoyed this very long form video, but there's like no other way to convey all of this information without kind of just experiencing it. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Have a good day, and goodbye.